Hi, my name is Madalina. I'm a graphic designer and a photographer and fine artist. I've gone through a few different styles of photography, but my most favorite is nature photography during golden hour, getting photos of detailed elements that a lot of people would maybe miss whilst on a walk, captured in the light that I enjoy most. So really glowy, really magical, really sparkly. So winter days are especially fun to do it, especially when there's permafrost on branches. I do sometimes capture a joyful round bird here and there, or an extremely puffy squirrel, but those are the subjects that are willing to stay still for the longest in order for me to capture. A lot of the majesty of this lighting that I look for happens in the early morning, so I have to get started around 5 a.m. So I do have to plan for it. So I get all my stuff together the night before, I go to bed early, wake up, have a quick breakfast, and then I just head out. The most important thing is to not constrain my time with the amount of battery that I have or clothing. So I always make sure to wear the appropriate layers and bring a spare battery with me if it is too cold out. So if it's under 20 degrees, I usually bring an extra battery or make sure my original one is charged. And I'll bring all the extra lenses that I think I don't need that I end up using because I do end up needing them. So I'm kind of all packed up and I hit the trail and photograph what I want without there needing to be a time constraint. I'll look at my map and I'll say, okay, what park is near me? And I'll just choose one that, I don't know, fits my fancy. If there's little preview photos on Yelp or something, great. If not, it's a surprise, and usually I end up scoring. So these photographs that I took in this collection were actually taken at a park just a few minutes from my home. And I really love it because it's just kind of like photographing the magic in your own backyard. I actually have trouble separating like trip, relaxation, photography, getting absorbed and wanting to capture every little thing that I see, because the way I see things, I don't know, it's just, there's a magic to it and I really want to capture that and save it forever. And I think one of the main reasons I have that want is because I have a blind mind's eye. So if I close my eyes and I imagine a field full of luscious green grass blowing in the wind and a bright blue sky, I can't see it. And a lot of people with that description, they could, and I cannot. So I think my passion for photography is also capturing the moment so I can look back on it and remember what it looks like. So I know the factual pieces. So I know what color it would be, what exact shade of color it would be, and what it would feel like, and what it would look like based on the dialogue that happens in my mind. And so I follow that dialogue and I'll draw it with a pen or a pencil on a piece of paper, and there it is the first time I've seen it, the first time you've seen it. So it's an adventure for both of us. Get out there and find what piques your interest. Find something that makes you sit there a little longer just to look. Find an element in nature that you love to touch. Find an element of nature that you love to smell, and find one that you like to see, and share what you see and find a way to capture it. The best way to capture what you see is to just get down on your haunches, get in those weird yoga poses, align that light right, and just, what you find interesting, share that with others. So if that's capturing something on a gloomy day, or if that's capturing, someone's shadow in a puddle, do it. So I'm a relatively new member of ACW, and I'm loving every minute of it so far. I really like the different projects that are taking place, and I think my biggest benefit from ACW is meeting all the other artists and learning from their perspectives on how they create, and sharing my perspective on how I create, and then also hearing their experiences in life and my experiences in life being contrasted. And I just think it's a beautiful group of people that are really willing to listen and really willing to share their artistic creations and their artistic process.